So when ECC came into the picture, so that time our focus was like it is one integrated application which is going to give the complete business solution. Because earlier what happened, companies they used to work different applications. Company used to work like from finance one application, sales one application, production one application, and there is no integration between the applications, and different systems they were using different database. So that's why integration was the challenge earlier. That is why SAP came with ECC the product, and they said that this is fully integrated application. If you are going to do something in the sales, you are going to get the finance document. If you are going to do something in the purchase, you will get the finance document. You are going to do something in finance, you are going to get the CO document. So that was the key point, or that was the like you can say the solution that time. SAP introduced to this solution, and they attracted their customers. But nowadays, when we are in this time, if we will talk about SAP is integrated application, then that is nothing new. Other applications, other companies are also providing integrated applications. Okay, so then like although we are talking this one on 2020, or you can say like we got the S simple finance or S4 HANA maybe in 2015 officially, when they said that it is from 2015, but this process started from 2011. Tomorrow we are going to see how this process started and what are the things on yearly basis, what were the developments were there. But right now it's not the focus, it's integrated application. Next challenge after the integration, next challenge for SAP, how to make this application simple. Because right now, if you'll see in your ECC product, because why I'm talking about ECC, because you all are right now, you are working on ECC. Right, so in ECC right now you are working on different modules or different submodules. Okay, for example, let's take about the finance. So in finance you have different applications, different submodules are there. For example, if you'll say the finance, so in finance you have GL, general ledger, accounts receivable payable, then you have asset accounting, right? Then you have bank ledger, or rather I will use this one, BCM, because this is the new terminology, bank communication management. Similarly, if you'll see the controlling, again this is the most challenging one. Let me put it here. So in controlling you have again different areas of work, so you are working on. Okay, well, let me tell you one thing here. I'm going to, so in controlling we are going to specifically, if you'll see in controlling, we are going to, that means if you are going to categorize costing or controlling, you broadly you have three categories are there. In controlling, what we are doing, we are going to do the calculate the cost, so that we are saying that product costing. Then we have cost and profitability analysis. It's not cost and revenue analysis, cost and profitability analysis, that is from operation point of view. We have one P&L, but that is the statutory point of view. Operation point of view, we have COPA, profitability analysis. And third option you have materializer. Again, further, if you are going to segregate, then product costing will be standard costing, actual costing. Then under product costing, you have cost center accounting, cost element, all these things will be there. But this is the area currently right now you are working. And for this, these are the different submodules. Some submodules for FI, some submodules for controlling. Similarly, FSM point of view, credit management, collection, that is a separate area. different tables are there, different type of index tables are there, aggregate tables are there. So that means I can say this particular system or this particular environment, it's a heterogeneous environment. For example, I am working on, and we know from the biggest challenge. Can anyone tell me in this environment what will be your biggest challenge? As right now you can use the text also to reply this one. If as this one is your current system or structure of your system, what is the biggest challenge for the business point of view, from the user point of view, in this environment? You can use the text option also. Any idea what? No. I'm not asking topic wise. I'm not asking topic wise. As I told, this is a heterogeneous system, and we have different tables are there, different documents are there, right? So what is the biggest challenge here as an user point of view? If you ask your user, like what are the problem you are facing, then what is the biggest challenge? Yes, correct. You answered technically. What he is saying that as right now different documents are there, data available multiple. Okay, so yeah, it's the same. So as different documents are generated, okay, so when we are doing some posting, multiple documents generated, some documents in finance, some document in controlling, again in controlling, some document, we will see practically some documents. So in simple, one straight answer is reconciliation, because right now, yes, reconciliation. So everything, like for example, if we will see finance point of view, everything we are going to reconcile with the GL, right? So you are reconciling with GL. So the reconciliation is the main challenge, because as we have different documents are there, so that's why we have to do, or the users, they need to do the reconciliation. That is the biggest challenge. And reconciliation means your month end activities are too much. Your month end activities are too much. So that's why lengthy process in the month end activities. So that is the main challenge. So it was the challenge for SAP how to simplify the things properly, how to simplify the things properly, so that user will get the maximum. Yes, so this is the reconciliation is the biggest challenge, and SAP started thinking how to give the solution on this. One sec. Okay, so reconciliation is the main challenge, and we need to SAP start thinking how to give the best solution. So that is why, like if you'll see, initially they named this product as Simple Finance. Right now, although we are not using the term Simple Finance, because it is, we are saying that it is S4 HANA, part of your enterprise management business. So we are talking, but initially they said that it's Simple Finance. Why it's Simple Finance? Because they simplified the things, or so many things now, like earlier whatever it was there, so now they made it simple. Please note your question, otherwise we will not able to proceed. So note your question, in the end you can ask. Okay, so this will be the our target. Initially they thought like we will go something so that the reconciliation will be not there. So what is the how we can avoid the reconciliation? Very simple. If we can develop one table and we can put everything under one table, okay, let's say right now we have different tables are there, and if we can develop one table for all accounting documents, and we can keep it everything to that, then one document, one table, no reconciliation. And in the entire program we are going to see this one. For every business scenario we will confirm whether it is part of this single table. I'm sure you must have idea about this table, that is your universal journal or AC document. So when this table will come and all, we will see. First of all, how we are going to proceed with this training. So if we will log into the system, I have a complete end-to-end ECC configuration is there. In every topic, we are going to do a comparison with ECC, and of course, we are going to do the configuration in S4. So this one you can see in this IMG where we are going to do the development. Here you can see two segments are there. One is conversion of accounting to S4 HANA, this one. Right? And another one, our general area where we used to do the configuration like financial accounting, controlling. And you must be missing something, that financial accounting new. The reason is in ECC, you have the choice whether you are going to work on the financial accounting or new GL implementing or without new GL. Now also a lot of customers are there. They're still working on the classic GL, right? So in ECC, we have the choice whether we are going to work on the classic GL or new GL, but in S4 with EFN functionality, it is mandatory you are going to work on the new GL. Without new GL activation or without new GL configuration, lot of other areas are not going to work. For example, new asset accounting, so it is not going to work. So new GL configuration is mandatory. So there is nothing called financial accounting new now. It's financial accounting. If you are going to work on a brownfield project, that means conversion from ECC to S4 HANA, then this is the area you are going to work. So here if you'll see, only you are going to handle the delta configuration. That means already you have some configurations and you are going to convert the existing system into a HANA system. And what are the additional configurations are required. For example, again, how much configuration we are going to do from the delta point of view, there is no standardization. Delta configuration depends on your customer's existing right now at what stage they are. For example, my customer is in 4.7. From 4.7, we need to move to 809 or 1909. One situation. Another one, our customer is in EHP 7. From EHP 7, we need to move to 1809. This will differ. So in 4.7, lot of things we need to add as additional configuration, whereas in EHP 7, maybe some less configurations we have to do. So in every area, you will find some delta configurations under this. If we'll expand this one, so here you can see the additional configuration. That means as GL, how much configurations we have to do. As asset accounting, how much configurations we have to do, right? Then controlling point of view, how much configurations we have to. These are the delta configurations. Only this much configurations we have to do, because when you are going to apply the sum tool or when we are going to convert the system, old configurations already you have. You upgraded the applications into new system. But if it is a greenfield, then you are going to take a fresh system and you are going to do the end-to-end configuration. So that is why if you check my course content, it is segregated into two parts. One is first part is your migration. You must have noticed that one. And second one, that is the migration. First one is migration and second part is your topic wise I have given, that is your greenfield. Training point of view, I don't know like in which project you are going to work, or maybe the delta part is only enough because some people they are coming, they're not good in the product costing, for example. If we will not do the product costing, then how we will manage with COPA? Because in COPA, lot of changes are there. So that is why product costing point of view, profitability analysis point of view, COPA configuration is mandatory. This part is conversion. Yeah, this part is the conversion. So in profitability, right, profitability analysis point of view, right now you are working on costing based COPA, but here we are going to work on the account based COPA. So that is why product costing may be like, for example, standard costing. In standard costing point of view, maybe no changes are there. Actual costing point of view, something will be there, but standard costing point of view, no change. But in my training, I have to include the product costing until unless we will not do the standard costing. Next step, we will not able to proceed. That is your actual costing. Right? So that is why each and everything we need to include to see the complete business scenario end to end. So that's why everything we have to do. We are not going to only work on this part. Maybe it is a time taking process. Okay, some area you are comfortable, but we have to do. So not only this one, we are going to work on this part also. So end to end will be there. This one and this one, both will be there. Let me show you one organization structure which my completed batch, so that you will get the idea. There is no change in the organization structure. Organization structure will be same like your ECC. So you can see here your financial accounting part, FI, then you have controlling area, profitability analysis, right? Profitability analysis, operating concern is also there. Logistic point of view, plant is also there. Like you can add multiple plants. I have added only one plant. So plant is there. Then sales organization, distribution channel, this is there. Purchase organization is there. So organization area, like if you'll see under plant, again work centers, that is also same. Organization structure point of view, no changes are there. It is same like your ECC, or you can say you are not going to do any modification in the organization structure. Changes will be there, or additional configurations are going to affect your project that is related to your business functions. Business functions point of view, for example, uh, when right now you are working on the GL, if you are working on the classic GL and you are following the accounting approach, that's a different thing. Even if right now you are working on the new GL, so in new GL you have Fagel flexed the table, and you are right now you are working on the leading ledger and non-leading ledger. That's it. So you are working on the parallel accounting, but leading ledger and non-leading ledger you have, that is. But now, along with the leading ledger, non-leading ledger, we have some more tables, more areas are there. And whatever I am talking, everything is part of this table, this new table, SC doc. So SC doc is very important table. Every day we are going to touch this particular SC doc table, whether our business functions or what we did, what we configured, what business transactions we posted, everything is part of this SC doc or not. Yeah, I was talking about the new GL. So in ECC, you are working on the leading and you are working the non-leading ledger. Here we are working on, along with leading and non-leading ledger, you have some more ledgers are there. You must have idea. Earlier, in old versions, you must have heard one term, that is your appendix ledger. Now the new terminology is not appendix ledger, it is extension ledger with multiple categories. So leading ledger, non-leading ledger as your standard ledgers. And some more ledgers are there. Maybe you will not able to understand this table now. Just have a look into this. How many different ledger options you are going to find here? For example, let's take this company code. I'm showing this one because already configuration in there in this company code. So that you will get the idea. I can see there are three ledgers are activated, 0L, N1 and N2. I know the categories of this ledger. So leading ledger, you know, that is 0L. Now, N1 is my non-leading ledger. N2 is the new addition, that is your extension ledger. 0L, leading ledger. N1, non-leading ledger. N2, that is extension ledger. If someone don't know what is non-leading ledger, don't worry. When the topic will come, we will do the configuration in detail. So in these are in this list, these two are your standard ledgers. These two standard ledger, and this one is your extension ledger. But if I will go to the table, you will not find only these three tables are there. You will find some more tables are there. Let me go to the table. So the table, very popular table, AC Doc, accounting document actual. huge table, more number of fields are there. Okay, almost 460 plus fields are there. Everything, whatever the business transaction coming to your mind, this is part of this table. And this table, the structure of table completely changed. It is completely different from the old structure of table. So I am not going to that technicality today. Systematically we will do it, but you can see here in this table everything is there. Something you must be, you can identify, like you can see the coin, business transaction coin, that is also there. That means controlling part is definitely, it is part of this table. So let me move it slowly. So I can see the entries related to non-leading ledger, or I can do one thing, let me sort the data for you. So entries related to leading ledger, you can see here. So all entries related to leading ledger, entries related to non-leading ledger. These two are your standard ledgers. Entries related to extension ledger, N2. Company code T. Extension ledger will not be there in general, but some transactions I posted here. That means it will not always reflect in the table. But 1 second, let me take a different company code, because some transactions exclusively I posted in this table. So it must be there. Let me take a different company code. Okay, maybe in that company code we have not posted. So you can see some transactions related to extension ledger is also there. Always you will not find the table entries for extension ledger in AC Docker table, but sometimes you will find, depends on the what scenario you are doing. So, but you can see here N2 is there. So extension ledger also part of this table. Now under this extension ledger or appendix ledger, whatever you can say, but right now appendix ledger is the not the perfect word. So under this extension ledger, you are going to get multiple extension ledgers. So one is your general extension ledger. Just now we have seen N2. Another one, simulation ledger. Plus 1809 onwards, we got a new concept, that is your predictive accounting or prediction ledger. If I will talk about like with reference to sales order, there should not be any accounting document. Accounting document will be generated when you are going to do the outbound delivery. That is the old story. Now with reference to the sales order, also we have the accounting documents will be there. With reference to sales order, accounting document, if you are going to work on the prediction ledger. Okay, so these three categories, extension ledgers are there. Let me show you some entries. So this is my simulation ledger. You can, in this company code we have not posted, maybe. No, it's not there. Can I get here? Maybe someone disturbed. It's an old company code, previous batch, so that's why not there. But you will find entries in X3 ledger also. It will be there. Okay, you can see some entries also there. It's a different company code. It's coming. So that means in X3 simulation ledger also entries will be there, and similarly prediction ledger entries will be there. So what I'm trying to say here, your ledger concept is not restricted with the leading ledger, non-leading ledger. Now it is further extended with multiple other ledgers, that is the extension ledgers. When, at what time we are going to use that, we will see. Plus now, earlier, like for example, you are working on accounts receivable payable, we have different tables are there. You have open item table separate, BSID, cleared items BSID. Then separately you are maintaining the reconciliation accounts, so accounting documents are there. So different type of tables you are there. And receivable payable, we have to do the month end reconciliation. Now when you are going to do post the business transactions like receivable payable, let's say I posted the let's take one P2P document completely so that you can see. So this is your old one, FBL1N, vendor is payable. Let's take this one. So this is one vendor invoice. You can identify the document type RE, vendor invoice, and let's see. In this area, in this receivable payable, you will not find much changes. Only thing is here you will find the new addition as business partner. You are going to add the new, like along with your customer vendor, you are going to new way of maintaining your master records. Now it is business partner. Okay, so like for example, earlier you used to create your customer master through, let's say, XD01 or FD01. Now you can see if I will try to create the same, now it's redirected to business partner. So business partner is the new entry. Business partner is not new in SAP. Like earlier in FSCM also it was there, CRM also it is there. Business partner we can say now in finance it is new. So business partner creation is mandatory. And receivable payable point of view, transaction point of view, simply like some simplifications will be there. Like if we'll see this particular document, let's say. So here all the configurations are there, the integration we did, so everything is there. Now let me check this one. There is no change in the accounting document and this process. P2P is same. That means I created the purchase order. With reference to the purchase order, we received the goods GR. So you can see one document is there, some 5 series document is there. It is the logistic document. Logistic document will not part of your AC doc, but with reference to the logistic document, if any accounting document will be there, it should be part of your universal journal, or simply you can say GR document. So with reference to GR document should be there, and logistic document will be there in the MATDoc table. So this is the accounting document generated with reference to GR 50,000. So one document is 50,000. Let's make a note whether it is there in the universal journal or not. 50,000. This is the GR document. Right now, with reference to this goods receipt, then we have processed the vendor invoice. This is the logistic vendor invoice, and with reference to this one, we got the accounting document. So 51 is the vendor invoice. 51 is the vendor invoice. So 51 invoice. Then we made a payment. The payment document is also this one, 15001. In ECC, you will find this table, this particular document, your payable, where in the BSIK. Open item, right? When you made the payment, then it will be converted into BSIK. Along with your basic table will update because accounting document will be there. So reconciliation document separate, accounting or open item payable will be there. Now we will verify from this process whether all these documents are part of this AC doc or not. Because first point you said we will not do any reconciliation because the system is good enough. It will do the auto reconciliation. So let's verify this one in the table. Nineteen entries. Let's make it 2019. So one document is your 50,000, 51. 50,000 is your GR document and 51 is your invoice and payment is 15,001. Check the entries. All three documents, you just ignore this one. Material ledger separately I will come, although material ledger impact is there, but you just ignore. But you can see all these accounting documents are part of universal journal. If you'll see the accounting document, there is no change. For example, if you'll see this one, let's check this one. Vendor invoice, it's same. Accounting point of vendor invoice, there is no change. So your vendor is going to credit. Right now I'm in entry view. Vendor is going to credit, GRIR is going to debit, and the tax is going to debit. So this is what this was there in the ECC. In S4 also it is the same. There is no difference. And if I will go to the general ledger view, then here you are going to get the AP entry. Okay, so in this area there is no change, but in ECC we have different type of different tables area updated. But now we verified all the documents are part of your AC doc A. So open item, again same table, cleared item, same table. I hope you got my point. So here also in receivable payable, we are not going to maintain separate tables. We are going to get everything in the SC doc A. So this is your P2P. Let me quickly show you one order to cash also. Again, you will find the same impact here also. Let's take this one, RV. So this one is our customer invoice, and if you'll see how many documents we have. Today's session I will take a little bit more time, so 30 minutes more than scheduled time. So as I have to touch all the areas. So here you can see, first I created the sales order. Then with reference to the sales order, we delivered the goods. That is your outbound delivery. This is one document I processed. What is this? Yeah, this is your delivery. Okay, so we have processed one outbound delivery in SD. Logistic document will not part of universal journal. It is part of one single table in the logistic, that is the MAT doc. So one accounting document here you can see with reference to outbound delivery. Okay, so accounting entry we know COGS account is going to debit and your FG stock is going to credit. So there is no change in the accounting document. You can see it is the same entry. So one document is your 49002. This is your outbound delivery. Now coming to vendor invoice. This is the billing document from SD, but this is our accounting document 14001. Yeah, this is your open item or invoice and the payment document. Let me show you the accounting entry. No change in the accounting entry. Same, customer is debited, revenue credited, some deductions debited, and output tax is there. No change in the accounting entry. And this is your payment. Payment also there is no change. Okay, so here credit account, this one credit, discount allowed, some collection discount may be granted, and your receivable or customer credited here, document number 14002. So this is your payment. Now in ECC, you will find this one BSID as open item. So we raise the invoice, you will find this open item. If I will prepare the customizing report, you will find. So this payment document, that is your BSAK, earlier in ECC. Now we will verify these three documents, also part of your AC doc A. So document number, delivery document 49002. I'm only talking about the accounting document 49002, plus you have invoice and payment 14001, 14002. First of all, we are getting this document because I did the end-to-end configuration. That's why it is working. So this also you can see part of your universal journal. So now separately notes, different tables, we are going to access everything, all reports. We are going to get the sources of information from this table. Okay, now it is simple. Not only I'm showing right now, I'm only showing like index tables are part of this. In future, we will see index, aggregate, total, everything is merged with your AC docker or in universal journal. Receivable payable point of view, other changes are not there, but another changes are there. If you check the simplification list, that is now earlier you must be working on the credit control area of your AR, but now AR credit control area is not applicable. You are going to work on the credit management, FACM credit management. So that is mandatory. So as we are going to configure the credit management, so better we will do credit management, collection management, and dispute management. So that also we will include. So credit management, this is the only changes. Major changes you will find in controlling, because controlling now part of your finance. So we are not saying S4 HANA Finance and controlling. We are saying it's S4 HANA Finance because everything merged together in the finance. Asset accounting also some changes are there. Quickly, let me give you some example. In asset, majorly if you'll see, lot of year-end activities are there. For example, you have a transaction code is there, that is your ABST2. Why? Because you have to do the reconciliation of your GL and asset. You are involved in the doing the transfer of delta depreciation values, that is your ASKB. Those things are not required now. Let me show you one asset document so that you will get the idea. When in ECC you are posting one asset document, you will find the document type as, or better I will log in and I will show you. This is easy system, okay? So this is my APC account, and here I posted some entries, acquisition entries, but you can see these acquisition entries are recorded with KR. If I will search my document here with reference to asset, so asset document type we know it's AA, and if I will search the document, it's not there. But here you can see asset entries are there. It's reconciliation account updated, APC account updated. The reason why it is not coming, it's not yet reconciled. It's only the operation documents are posted. Acquisition entries, if you'll see, it is the same like your asset debited and vendor credited. Right? No change in the accounting entries. It is the same. Vendor credited and asset debited, but I can't see any document here in my document list because asset and your GL not yet reconciled, or technically if you will say ABST2 not completed. So manually user will involve in the period and activities for the reconciliation of this one, ABST2. Let's try that one. Again, I will get another error here. Let's do that. So it seems like this particular activity, it's not yet completed. Year-end closing, account reconciliation not yet done. And if I will do this, then it will be resolved. Now it's showing the year previous year, but if I will continue this one, again I will get another error, that is your delta depreciation is not yet transferred. If you don't know what is delta depreciation and all, just ignore, no issue. So here, how in S4 HANA it is simplified, what are these gray areas were there, completely dropped. Now we don't have a delta depreciation. If you are maintaining multiple depreciation area, you can use multiple depreciation area, but delta depreciation not required. How, we will see. No use of this month and period and reconciliation also, or no use of ABST2. In fact, you will not find this particular T code in the system. Now it is simplified. Let me show you same accounting, same line entries in S4 system. I'm searching the same asset in in S4. So I can see here some entries are there, and the document type is changed. Okay, ignore this particular line. I did a different scenario. You can see here two entries are there, 5,000, 2,000, but it seems like it's reconciled, right? Let's check this entry. Its document type is asset. That means it's reconciled. Now let's go into the source document. Nothing has been done. See, its source document is same vendor invoice, document type KR. Now here you can see three options are there. Normally in ECC you will find one entry view, one GL view, that's it. Entry view and GL view if you are working on the non-leading ledger. But along with that, in S4 we have a new introduction here, that is the technical clearing account. So with the introduction of in asset you will find a lot of changes. I've just taken the document. So use of technical clearing account, now reconciliation automatically. User will not do any reconciliation. The moment you are going to post one acquisition entry, you will find the asset entry automatically, it will be posted, depends on your configuration. So entry view, GL view is nothing new for you. Here only thing is, normally when you'll go to the ECC, you can see which account is debited here. Vendor credited 31 as usual. Debit entry is your APC account. So 70 APC account. Okay, so document account 2000 is your APC account. So 2000 is your APC account. So directly we are debiting the APC account, whereas in S4 HANA, we are not going to debit directly, or when your user is going to post the acquisition entry, APC account will not be debited. This is your S4 entry. Vendor credited 31, but debit is technical clearing account. Debit is not your APC account, it's technical clearing account. Okay, let's see this account list. 2015 is your account. 2015 technical clearing account. While doing the user activity, no change, same you are going to do the F-90 entry, but debit is technical clearing account instead of asset entry. Now if I will go to the asset view, here you will get a different reporting options. The moment you are going to post acquisition entry, system is going to generate one operation document. As usual, how it was there in the ECC, it is the same. This is my operation document. Vendor credited 30 document type KR. vendor invoice, posting key 31, so it's credit. Operation document 19,000 is your operation document. Instead of debiting the asset, we are debiting here 2015. That means as an user, I'm not going to do anything. System is automatically going to handle this one. For this, we have to do the configuration. So technical clearing account, we are going to do, system is going to debit the technical clearing account, and this technical clearing account will be credited here. 5,000 debit entry, 5,000 credit. How can I say 75 credit entry? So technical clearing account debit credit nullified 0, and 2010 your APC account. This account is debited. This is your operation document. This is your asset document with ledger. Got it? Along with new addition, accounting principle wise, you can maintain entries. So with reference to this accounting principle, this ledger is updated, and plus operation document is also updated. So that means any point of time, if I will take my asset report and GL report, both will be balanced without doing anything. Similarly, if you are working on multiple depreciation area with multiple accounting principle, I have maintained one more depreciation area with a different accounting principle. So accounting principle changed, operation entry same 19,000. With reference to this asset document generated, different ledger and entry is same. So what I'm trying to show here, there is no use of month-end activities, period-end activities as ABST2, because here reconciliation is by design or automated. So we are not going to do anything as an user, or business is not going to do anything here. So this is some small like changes, but in asset accounting, the list is too much. If I will start talking about asset, today's time will be there for only assets. Okay. Now here we can see how many documents are generated here in this particular transaction. And same is applicable if you are going to acquire the asset from the logistic point of view. Let's make a note of these documents. So one document I can say 19,000. 19,000, yes, technical clearing account for the reconciliation between asset and GL automatically. So 19,000 is your operation document. Then another document was there, 10,000, that is your asset document with leading ledger. One more document is also there, 81,000 for non-leading ledger. This is again asset document and one. These three documents are there. One more transaction is also there. This is the entry we directly posted, FDAS90 entry. If we are going to do acquire through logistic, this is the entry. In this case, this one is asset document. But if I will go to the accounting document, okay, it's through logistic document, because with reference to the logistic document, this asset generated. So here the source document will be, operation document will be the accounting document with reference to logistic document. So that is why you can see one reference document, logistic document is also there. So directly we have not purchased the asset, purchase order, then we process a GR, then with invoice. But you can see asset point of view, it is the same impact. Reference document, this one is your logistic document. Okay, source document, definitely you will find the original document is your logistic. It's the logistic document. So this is our invoice document type RE, but you can see it's same. So technical clearing account debit, technical clearing account credit, and asset documents generated. Similarly, if I will change the accounting principle, reference document is same, operation document and asset documents are generated. So that means some more documents are there. One is your 51,000, that is your operation document. In the second document, this one direct entry, and this one through logistic. This is your operation document. Then we have 10,000,001. Yeah, 1,001 and another one 8,1001. Again, we will check all these documents in our universal journal whether it is there or not. Even depreciation posting also part of AC. Okay, let's verify this one. It's ECC. Let me close it. I will not take the ledger because other ledgers are there. So one is your 19,000 operation document, another one is your 51,000, another one is 10,000, yeah, 10,000. Asset document 1,001, 81,000 and 81,001. These are the different documents generated. All entries are part of universal journal. Okay, so you will find all entries are there. 10,000, 1,001 asset documents, 51,000, right? Non-leading ledger entries, 81,000. So everything is there. So we can say all these transactions are also part of universal journal. So here also you will find this solution is simplified. Okay. So we talk about from finance a little bit. Now coming to the controlling side. I will try to show as much as possible so that you will get the idea, but in controlling without actually involving the controlling it will be difficult. Still try to get the idea. Let's take one simple example. You are posting one FI document, only FI document is generated. If you are going to post one FI document with one cost object, that means let's say cost center, how many documents will be there in ECC? So this is one, no, this is not the right document. Yes, so this is one document in ECC I posted, and here cost center is there. So can you tell me how many documents it must be there? Both FI and CO is there. So how many documents? Two documents, BSEC and other one CO, right? What is the table? COEP. BSEC and COEP, right? So if you'll see this one, you can see here, definitely there must be two documents are there. Just have a look into the document number 10006 and 118. 10006 you will find in the BSEC and 118 you will find in the COEP. Same entry we will see in the S4. I'm just randomly selecting some documents here. Let's take this document. Right, here cost center is there. So that means if we will apply the same rule, that means two documents must be there, FI document and CO document, two separate document, and BSEC and COEP. Check the document number. It's only one document is there, FI document, and for controlling, we are saying this one cryptic document. It's not the actual document, it's cryptic document. That means controlling separately, documents are not there. So now we can say in S4, if we are going to post something from outside to controlling, please follow my word. If the document is coming from other module to controlling module, you will not find any document specifically for the controlling document. It will be cryptic document. What is cryptic document, how it will generate, we will see in the respective topic. But you can see for controlling, it's not separately updated. But that means if we will follow this document in ACDoc, this must be include everything. It must be there in the finance information as well as controlling information, because now the COEP table is no more active table. It's not deleted, it's converted another concept. We have the CDS view. Okay, so these tables are converted into view table, or we can say simply it's not the active table. So we are not going to maintain any of the old tables here. So whether it is BSID, BSAD, COEP, we are not going to use. So it's only one table is there, SCDoc. So that is why in this case there is separate documents not required, because in the beginning I told no, multiple documents will not there and multiple reconciliations will not be there. Fine. So that is why it's only one document. Let's have a look into this document 10,000 and we will see whether in this document we are going to get the controlling informations or not. Let's check this document 10,000. Again, I'm going to the same ACDoc. Select 16 so that it will be easy to find. I think it is ECC system. I was searching in ACDoc and ECC system. Yeah, so both were open. Okay, so here let's see. Document number 10,000, or what was, yeah, 10,000. So coin is there already, you can see. But that means in ECC, when you are posting the transaction, your BSEC, let's say this document, you will find 3 entries in the BSEC, accounting as a document, accounting document, because 2 debit entries and 1 credit entries, 2 debit entries and credit entries. So everything will be there in BSEC. And COEP point of view, only 2 line will be there because having the cost object. Now COEP will not update here, and all line entries are part of your ACDoc, both your offsetting entries and your direct entries. So I can see with 2 entries, coin is there, right? And in this document, if you will see, you are going to get everything. You are going to get the finance information, header information for finance, and controlling informations also. You can see update in different currencies. Account number is there, that is finance data, plus cost center is also there. This is my cost center P1002. P1002. So that means in this document, controlling informations are also available, this one. Similarly, if we are going to do a month-end activity, that is also part of universal journal. Quickly, let me give you this idea. Okay, so again, this will be a little bit complex scenario. If you are not already working the ECC month-end activities for controlling, maybe you will not get this idea. So don't worry, just try to follow me. So let's say we have posted one document in cost center. So this is my cost center and we have recorded this cost 10,000. So if we will apply this concept in ECC, you will have 2 documents. FI and CO separate, but now it is only one document. So accounting document generated. Okay, some document number will be there. When we posted this document, as and when cost recorded, we are going to record this document. So maybe during the month, anytime we have recorded this cost during the month. This cost center is not the production cost center. So we have to transfer this cost to the production cost center, because when we will prepare the cost sheet, we are not going to prepare the cost sheet for the production cost sheet. If anyone, you don't have the idea about the cost sheet means when you are going to calculate the cost of production, if your product cost is 5,000, so what includes this 5,000, that you are going to calculate. Okay, let me show you this one. Just I'm deviating a little bit from the topic just to show you the cost sheet. So here you can see this is my material list and the cost is calculated 15,303. If I want to see how this cost is calculated, again this is another topic and we need to do the calculation. 532 and we need to calculate. I'm just showing the end result. So this is how it is calculated, and here these are my cost components. So multiple things are there. This is how it is calculated, and I'm getting my final product cost is 15,303. But if you'll see this one, this cost is calculated with a particular production cost center, not with the service cost center. So that is why whatever the cost is recorded here as a normal controlling process or costing process, we need to transfer this 10,000 to my production cost center. Let's say I have 3 production cost centers which we are going to use in the work center in production. So this will be P1, this will be P2, and this will be P3. Because if you keep this cost here, then 10,000 you are not going to consider for your cost of production calculation. This 10,000 is there in your P&L as cost recorded, but you are not considering for your cost of production calculation. That means your profit and loss and your COPA will not be balanced. Somewhere cost recorded, somewhere you ignored this cost. So that is why you are going to transfer this cost to your production cost centers, one or multiple production cost centers. In this process, maybe you can use the primary cost elements, or maybe you are going to use the secondary cost element. Okay, so if you don't know what is secondary, what is cost element, just ignore. So let's say this one I applied as secondary cost element for the calculation point of view. What is the secondary cost? First of all, in S4 there is no cost element is any more, because you are not going to create the cost element traditionally how we used to create the earlier. How we used to create a cost element K01. Yeah, so we used to create a cost element K01, primary cost element. It's redirecting to your FS00. Now cost element is merged with your account. If you try to create a secondary cost element K06, also it is redirected to your FS00. So separately we are not going to create the cost element, but cost element categories are there. So how this one is merged here we will see. But cost element separately, master data removed. Now we applied this cost element and we are going to settle this one. So initially we are going to record this cost center, then we are going to, in month end, we are going to transfer to production cost center. And if I will show you the document, this one. Let me close this one, it is not applicable here. So I'm going to directly to the cost center report. Okay, here I have not, here I need to change the controlling area. Maybe this scenario I have not configured there. This one last year configuration, maybe I did it. I need 15-16 minutes more for completing my presentation. So here you can see I posted the transactions as and when cost recorded. You can see the recording date. So on 2nd December, this cost recorded initially, and the source document is finance document in ECC. This is the finance document because cost recorded. Separately, controlling document will not be there. Already I explained you. So here, what is the document number? Document number 10004. So when I posted the transaction on 2nd December, so the document number, finance document 10004 posted. 10004 posted. And with this cost transferred to this particular cost center. So these are different, my primary cost elements you can say for the time being, and cost is recorded here. Then we need to shift this cost to my production cost centers. That is why you can see the minus entries are there, and you can see this is the month end date. So the moment for this, everything you have to do the configuration when user will settle this, allocate this cost. So the cost will transfer from production cost, from service cost center to production cost center, and you can see the minus entries are there. Exactly, you will find the plus entries in the production cost center. So this is our service cost center, and let's see the production cost center then. We transfer to multiple production cost centers. So let me take the group. So we will follow this. What is the business transaction? Business transaction is RKIU. So check. So RKIU 31st December 5,40,000 plus entry. Definitely a 5,40,000 minus entry is there. In this cost center also, one more minus entry is plus entry is there, 57,600. Definitely one minus entry should be there, 57,600. So cost transferred from this cost center to production cost center, and this data we are going to include in our cost sheet. Okay, so you can see transfer is there. Month end process maybe will be same, but when you are going to do it, let's say you are doing this one in ACC. Initially, you recorded the cost with the cost center XYZ. Then you 31st December or any month end date, you settle this cost to production cost center. So after that, what happened? So this cost center becomes 0, and here one more document is generated. For this month end activity, one more document is generated. If you want to see this one, then this one. This is your month end, right? This is your month end, and here if you'll see the source document, this time original controlling document will be there. Sometimes cryptic, but sometimes original document. So this is your case B5, and we got a document here. Okay, so this is nothing but your controlling documents generated. You can see case B5 due to this month end activity. Now in problem in ACC, we don't have a balancing document in the FI. Because in ECC, your FI area separate, controlling area separate. So we don't have any link between FI and CO, whatever the activities you are going to do in the month end, right? RKIU. So that is why we have to do the manual reconciliation. Now, how it is simplified? In S4, when you are going to perform this activity with reference to this, you are going to get a finance document automatically. Of course, for that we have to do the configuration. So you have to do a finance configuration. You are going to get a finance document. So you will get a FI document, right? And let's see what is, and definitely the source document should be, the reference document should be the controlling document. So what is the document number? Document number 6. So with reference to document number 6, there must be some FI document should be there. Let's find out this document. And when this document will be generated? 31st December, because that is the month end activity we did. And this document I'm going to search in FI document list. Multiple documents are there. So I think this document. Let's confirm once. So original document should be controlling document. So with reference to controlling document, yes, 6, this finance document generated, and this is exactly the mirror image of this document. Okay, this one is auto generated in the system. So 57,600 plus entry, 57,600 minus entry is your service cost center, plus entry is your production cost center. Minus entry is service cost center, plus entry production cost center. A101, A101, P1003. Okay, this is the document generated, and some more changes are also you will find here. Here we are using the secondary cost element for the settlement purpose, and this secondary cost element is now there in the account list. This is secondary cost element. If I will show you the cost element list, you will find this is cost element category 42. 3,000, right? So 3,000, 3,000. Cost element category 42. So that means secondary cost element now is part of your chart of account or part of your finance. So this is one sample only I shown you. Like this, whatever we are going to do, you are going to get the same impact. So FI and CO both merge together. Let me quickly show you some more transactions. Let's say we raise the production order, and with reference to the production order, we issued some material to the production. And if you want to see these documents in Universal Journal, how many documents was there? One, I need to search. One document I have noted here, 10004, and the month-end document. Yeah, 7001. So document number 6 and FI document 7001. So 3 documents we have. For FI posting, 1 document, month-end controlling document, and another end result. Two 2019 entry. 10004, first entry in FI, end result entry 7001. See, when you posted the first document, reference document was finance document. Let me sort the data with leading ledger. Okay, so reference document is 10004. That means FI document generated with reference to FI document, because no separate controlling document. But if you'll see the second document, this document number 7001, this document generated with reference to document number 6. So that means here we can say normally what happened, data will flow from FI to CO. This is FI to controlling, same like your ECC. Stop in ECC, but in S4 it is vice versa also. Controlling to FI also possible. If you are going to do something in controlling, you are going to get a FI document. This is a month-end activity, but it is also applicable if you are going to do something in during the month also. Okay, so this document is generated, and we have certain characteristics about this document. So this document is generated with reference to controlling document 6. So this is also part of your universal journal. Okay, let me show you the production order. I don't remember the production order. One second, I need to search from the FI document. So here I can see the raw material consumption is there with reference to the production order. Let me search the production order. Yeah, this is the order with reference to order, but this is the sub order. Why it is sub order? Because I know the configuration. So with multiple production orders are there. 1000, 1000. Yeah, this one. So here you can see this is the production order for the finished stock, and as semi-finished stock linked with finished stock, so multiple production orders are there. So right now it is material issue for the for production, so that is why the production order is 2760. This is the PP part. Now with reference to this production order, if we'll try this one in ECC, then how many accounting documents will be there? In ECC, if you'll check, you will find one accounting document. It's raw material consumption. Please follow me carefully. So raw material consumption means you will find one first in ECC. In ECC, you will find one accounting document. Something will be there, and that document will be part of your BSEC. You will find order means one controlling part will be there. So one CO document will be there. That will be part of CO EP. Plus here I have activated material ledger also. So you will get one material ledger document, something will be there, and that will be MLIT. Before going to show you in the S4, let me show you the same process in ECC first so that you can compare. This one is ECC. TY06 my ECC company code. Okay. So here you can see one production order is there, and with reference to this one, what is the accounting entry? Raw material consumption account debited and raw material stock account credited. Now you can see here how many documents are there. Accounting document, controlling document, material ledger document. Account document is 10002. 10002. CO document is 112. Material ledger document is 6 times 0 408. 3 4 5 6 408. So multiple tables, multiple documents, and in every document you will find some information. So if you'll check the accounting document, your consumption account debited with reference to this order, this is part of your cost. If you'll check the controlling, then controlling document generated with cost object as production order, quantity, value, all these things are updated. And if you'll see the material analysis point of view, material ledger is also updated, and also here you can see the valuation of your material. Okay, so here you can see some informations are there. Got it? Now same document we will verify in the S4. My mistake, company code is TA01. How many accounting documents? It's only one. Only accounting document is there. Controlling, again cryptic, material ledger, cryptic. Separately, no documents, no table. In fact, you will not find MLIT table also. COPs is not there, MLIT is also not there. So if you'll check the accounting document, accounting entry, same, consumption to stock. If you'll check the controlling, this should be part of your universal journal. If you'll say material ledger, that is also part of universal journal. If I will go to this document 49,000, but you can see the areas must be there. If I will go to the 49,000 document, then everything should be there. Again, that we will search in the SEDoc. Check this document here. Coin is also there and MKPF is there. That means both cost object plus material ledger, all informations are available here in this document. So what in nutshell we can say, instead of searching multiple tables, multiple documents, everything is one single table and in one single area. Any business process if you'll take here, okay, so it's already delayed, so let's stop it here. But you got some idea, whatever we are going to do, everything will be part of your universal journal. Just give me 10 minutes. So everything is part of universal journal. Do you have any question here? Okay, so in every all topics we are going to do end-to-end configurations. Okay, and whatever the explanations presentation I did on the basis of my old configurations, my ongoing batch or my previous batch configuration, because I don't believe in PPT presentation. So everything we should be tested in the system, and we are going to do the configurations. So when we are going to do the configurations, we are going to touch all the areas, like not only FICO, receivable management also we are going to do, plus integration point of view, PP, SD, MM configurations are there. Some configurations I will do in session, some configuration I will show the video, because everything is not possible to add in the session. But whatever the topic I will skip, those are the least important topics, and I will show you the video. I will share the video. With reference to your question, COG splitting in S4 HANA. So let me explain the COG splitting, and this COG splitting I'm going to explain on the basis of account-based COPA. So normally what is COG splitting? The moment you are going to process one outbound delivery, if it is, let's say, ECC and costing based COPA. Not able to type. Yeah, so in ECC costing based COPA, first of all, there will be no outbound no COPA document with your COG splitting. And before activation of COG splitting and after activation of COG splitting, that means before configuring the COG splitting, after configuring. But here in account based COPA, we are going to get the COPA document along with your outbound delivery. So in ECC, we will get the COPA document with sales or invoice. Outbound delivery, only accounting document will be there. Let's say before. So in ECC, no COPA. So no need to talk about this one at the time of outbound delivery. In S4, this is before activation of COGLs or before configuration, and this one is after. Normal process, your COGS is going to debit, or your COPA document will update once you are going to do the delivery. So let's say delivery processed. So when you process the delivery, so your cost debited and credit is your FG stock. This is what the normal process. So let's say your cost is 5,000. So this one is debited and this 5,000 credited here. But what is this 5,000? 5,000 is nothing but your cost, whatever you calculated. So that means if your cost you have calculated 5,000, which includes raw material cost 2,000, some other cost 1,000, like this you have a detailed bifurcated cost is there. But you can see here it is 5,000 fully updated here in this report or in COPA report. When this also partially applicable in ECC, but that is only applicable in the COPA report. That means if we are going to do the COGS splitting, then it will only be there in the COPA. So let's say your cost estimate match with your COPA, or in COPA report it is there, but no update in the accounting document. Accounting document will update as usual COGS 5,000, But here, once you are going to do the COGS after COPA configuration, you can configure this one additionally. So after this configuration, the first document, let's say this is document number 49,000. Immediately system is going to generate one more document, let's say 49,001. And here this account which was debited earlier, now it is going to credit. So COGS debited once 5,000, COGS credited 5,000. So this account is nullified. And the corresponding debit you are going to get in individual accounts as your primary cost elements, like your raw material cost, your XYZ, whatever the costs you have calculated. And this will be there in the COPA report. It will be there in your GL entries also. First, to find out this one, we have to check that same cost what we calculated. Let's say you calculated the cost. What was the product? This one, 532. So here I can see my cost calculated 15,303. And the sources of this cost is your cost estimate. Right, this one is calculated, and this is how individually we have calculated the cost, individual component wise. So that means this 15,303 includes, these are the different components. So some material cost, setup cost, machine processing, like this we have calculated. Let's say we don't have COGS configuration. If we don't have the COGS configuration, whenever we are going to do the outbound delivery, your entire amount is going to debit. COGS account is going to debit 15,303. In both case, net impact is same. Whether you are going to transfer 15303 or individual components, net impact, your profit will be same. Only thing is you are going to get a better reporting if you are going to do the COG splitting. Okay, now let me check the COPA entries. What happened to my system today? Not able to mark. Okay, we'll see. So you just check these entries. Okay, maybe cost I revised here for this year. You can get the idea here. See here. Check this one. This one is maybe two items. Let me check the source document. 30,592. Yes, two item. So here we process the delivery document, two item delivered to customer. This is before splitting. What is the accounting entry? COGS account debited, FG stock credited. So that means when we did the outbound delivery, entire amount 15,000, whatever it was calculated. So 15,000 into 2, 30,000 it is updated in the COGS account. And same is also updated in your COPA document. You can see this entire amount updated in your profitability report. This amount is updated. And if you go to the GL report, account report, and if I will take here the COGS account, Ignore these entries, only take this entry. See here, so 30,598 debited. So that means your cost estimate you have calculated with individual component does not matching with your GL report, because in GL report you have transferred the full amount, the entire COGS amount, also in the COPA the entire amount. That is why if we will go for the COGS splitting in ECC, let's say you configured in ECC, it is possible if you have the account based COPA, but it will only reflect in your COPA report. It has no impact in your GL report. But in S4 with account based COPA with additional COGS configuration, COGS splitting configuration, now let me take a different one more document. You check this line entry, this one jointly you can see. So this is your COGS account 1006. Two documents are here. One is your document number, check this one, document number 49004, document number 49005. As per yesterday discussion, so when we are in S4, there will be no separate document, although I have not explained anything related to COPA, but here you can identify there is no COPA documents are there. Again, here also cryptic document. But you can see here 15,299 debited and 15,299 credited immediately. Debit entry, credit entry, and the corresponding debit entries. That means this document is nullified, this accounting entry is nullified. So initially if you check the source document, this one, then source document is for this source document, this one, the source document is this one 49004. Let's go to this document. Four nine double zero four. Check this document. This is as per your old document when we did the delivery. So we did one item as delivery, one item we delivered, and with reference to that accounting document generated. This is the first document. Along with this, if you check the document list, one more document is also automatically generated. Second document generated 49005. Check this one. Previous debit entry of your COGS, it's credited and all your individual items are debited. Like machine cost, raw material cost, machine setup, individual. And this is exactly what you have in your cost estimate. So now you can see your individual components are there in your GL report. If I will add those accounts, then you can see. Account number 1017, 1018, two, three. Just a second, let me complete it. Right, so COGS account individually it was debited, then it's credited, and its corresponding individual entries are debited. So this is my GL report, or you are going to take this information to your trial balance, your income statement. Same is there in your COPA report. This account is credited and the individual components are debited, plus your source is your cost estimate. Now cost estimate equivalent to COPA report, equivalent to GL report. That is the meaning of COGS split.